welcome to 1 week later, just a quick recap of living with whatever car I had on test that week, so I can add on to what I said in my original review and go over some of the points that I had to take out of my review or other things I've noticed. So one thing I've noticed that I didn't find out until after I posted my review is that there is a power socket and it's hidden away in the passenger footwell. You really have to search for it, but it's there, it exists. In the time that I have spent with the MX-5, I've done just under 800 kilometers, and I would estimate 230, 250 of them have been on the highway. So with all of that said, it's telling me my average fuel economy has been 6.3 liters for every 100 kilometers. And on a full tank, it's saying that I can get around 670 kilometers. So you can go quite a fair distance on just one tank. And I'm now handing back the MX-5 to Mazda, and I'm really sad to see it go. It's always been a dream of mine to drive an MX-5, and I've had this dream for about 3 or 4 years when the new generation was shown off to the world. And you know, it hasn't let me down. Of all the hyperbole and all the anecdotes that you read in the reviews of how good this car is, I can just simply tell you, it's brilliant. If you're planning to buy a brand new MX-5, just for the love of God, do it, because you will be such a happier person. Since in my time having this car, I've forgiven my ex-girlfriend, I've donated all my money to charity because I want the world to be a better place. And that has all stemmed from me having this car for a week. I'm in love with it. At the end of the day, I love this thing, and I'm a little teary-eyed that I have to give it back, in all honesty. I think I need an MX-5 in my life. Yes, it's going to be a bit of a challenge trying to argue the use of this car over, let's say, a Mustang convertible, because at $45,000 is a lot more car. You can get 4 people in it, you can probably take 2 set of golf clubs, and this you certainly can't. But what I need to stress about this car is that it was built from the beginning to be an MX-5. With something like the Mustang or a Camaro, those have more economy-driven routes. They were built initially to try and sell to fleets and to rental car companies, because everybody wants to be driving around in the sunny parts of the world in a convertible, and the Mustang and the Camaro can certainly hold that image. And yes, you can option them up and fit them with a big enough engine that they sort of shy away from the pony car class that they occupy to then the muscle car class. But this was born from the beginning to be a sports car, and as a result of that, I don't think you can directly compare it to a Mustang or Camaro. They're not the same thing. They weren't designed to be the same thing. So that's been it from me and this quick installment of 1 week later. And I thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope to see you again on the Drive Guide.